Hello everybody, welcome back to the drill number 4 of the Flash series. I hope you guys are all enjoying the sessions that are conducted in this channel, JEE Enthuse. So guys, yesterday we had a fabulous session on location of roots, a very important topic. Like I said, I'm sure you guys might have understood the background, the working of this particular concept. Now you will be able to take it forward and reach the best, highest level possible, that is JEE Advanced, and I'm sure you're all practicing. I've got some amazing questions, doubts in my social media. In Instagram, people have asked me how to solve questions of JEE Advanced level, and that is so encouraging for us because I'm able to see the impact that this channel is having on the lives of many students. That is awesome. Now, coming to today's session, it is a flash drill session. So in case you guys are not aware of this, guys, this is the assignment part. We are going to discuss the solution. So if you are watching this directly without seeing the lecture, please go and have a look at the playlist in our channel. Look at the lecture, solve it on your own, and then come here. Got it? So this is part of the lecture 4, that is location of roots. So let's get started, guys. For all those who are here for the first time, let me quickly introduce myself. Guys, my name is Shimon Joseph and I'm a math master teacher here at Vedantu. I've been teaching people for almost 7 years now, mentoring more than 10,000 amazing students like all of you. I did my BTech from IIT Madras, and like you guys, I also wrote many exams like JEE Mains, KVPY, and I cleared all of them. Okay, so let's get started. But guys, all good things do come at a very good cost, and the cost is, guys, your love. Please do support us. You need to like it, share it, and definitely subscribe to our channel. It encourages us, guys. Definitely it motivates us a lot, and we will come with very full vigor just to encourage you to study well and do well in life. Okay, so shall we begin? But guys, are you all aware of what surprise I have in store for you today? Today is the advanced problem solving session. I hope you guys know that. If not, make a note of it. So we did location of roots yesterday, and now we are moving on to advanced level problem solving. So the entire chapter is done. The entire quadratic equation is over, and now we are moving on to problem solving. And you guys will be given the flash extracts by tonight. Okay, so that you can look at the very juiced out notes coming from your teachers at the JEE Enthuse channel. Okay, so shall we begin? I hope everybody has noted it down. This is the math schedule for the last 1 week. We are concluding with advanced level problem solving. Okay, and tomorrow, based on your request, I have a session on logarithms. Not just one session, I have 2 sessions, one in the morning and followed by one in the evening, because guys, log I want to complete it entirely in 2 sessions. So make sure you follow it. On one Sunday, complete logarithm is covered. Okay, so mark your calendar, be there on time. So now coming to the flash drill question, let's get started. I like the way this assignment was designed because it is just one question which has multiple subparts. So many of you are asking, sir, give us more questions, we will get more exposure and it is better for us. And that is the reason, guys, I have brought this for you. I hope everybody is excited about it. I'm sure many of you might be already there with your answers. So let us see how many of you have got it right, how many of you have gone wrong, what mistakes students usually commit, what should be avoided. All that is going to be discussed, and let's have a great time. So now, getting started, what do we have here? The first question is, find the values of the parameter A. So A is what I have to track. A is very important for me. Okay. I hope all of you are clear with that. Everybody? For which the roots of the quadratic equation. What is my quadratic equation over here? X square plus 2 times A minus 1x plus A plus 5 is equal to 0. The first question is, they are real and distinct. That is the question that we are supposed to solve. And to be honest, that question is not from location of roots. Don't you guys agree with me on that? It is not from location of roots. It is coming from our lower grades. I did cover it when we spoke about nature of roots. So real and distinct comes under nature of roots, and the condition is discriminant should be greater than 0, because if discriminant is greater than equal to 0, then there is a possibility of equal roots also. But what are they asking? They are asking real and distinct only. So distinct means no equality here. Got it? But before we start this question, let's write down everything. See, whenever you get a question now, you should first list down whatever parameters that you have. So let me write it down. What do we have? We have our A is equal to 1. A is nothing but the leading coefficient. Okay, not the parameter A. Don't confuse. So the leading coefficient is 1, isn't it? And what is my B? My B is going to be 2 times of A minus 1. So I have my B as well. And what is my C? My C is equal to A plus 5. So these are my A, B and C, which are nothing but the coefficient of x square, coefficient of x, and this is the constant term for the quadratic equation given to me. Now let's apply it over here. That is why I told you go in a systematic manner. First list down what you have, the data that is given to you, and then you slowly come down to the question which is asked. Got it? So here I have discriminant, and what is my discriminant, guys? For a quadratic, it is b square minus 4ac, and that should be greater than 0. Isn't that correct? I hope everybody is aware of that. So what is b square? B square is going to be 4 into a minus 1 whole square minus 4 times of a is 1 into c is a plus 5, and that is greater than 0. So this is what I have to solve. So now I can cancel out this a and 4, isn't it? Because 4 is a constant, you can take it out, move it to the other side, it will be gone. So what I have left out is a minus 1 whole square minus a plus 5, and that is greater than 0. So this is what I have to solve. Are you all with me? This is the inequality that I need to solve if I want to reach my answer. I hope everybody is clear with that. So let's open this. It is going to be a square plus 1 minus 2a. Then we have minus a minus 5. Minus a minus 5 is greater than 0. So I will be left out with a simple equation. A square minus 3a minus 4 is greater than 0. I hope everybody is clear with that. So I'm going to remove all this kachara work here. Okay. So let me take a bigger eraser and rub it off. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now the board looks clean. Brilliant. So this is what I have to solve, and many people have a problem here, because what will come now? Your wavy curve will come. Okay. So I know that some of you are not aware of how to do it, but let me explain it briefly so that you guys can catch up over the period of this particular discussion, because we have 7 questions and almost every question will use the wavy curve method. Because whenever you get inequality in which you have more than 2 factors, you are bound to solve it by wavy curve. So wavy curve is an important topic, and don't worry, just like I promised, we will do wavy curve one Sunday. Maybe the next Sunday I will try to take it up, but stay tuned for that. Okay. Listen carefully here, guys. First of all, what will I do here is I will factorize it. So when I factorize it, what happens? I have a square minus 3a minus 4. I'm sure everybody knows how to split the middle term. That is something we learnt in our 10th standard, isn't it? So you should be very comfortable with it. It will be a minus 4 into a plus 1. Isn't that right? So now coming to wavy curve. So before you start wavy curve, you should have obtained this. Okay, wavy curve is used when you have various factors. This is a factor, right? Various factors that are multiplied or divided, and then you have an inequality. Right side you should have 0. That is when you apply wavy curve. That is when you apply wavy curve. So what it says is, draw the number line, mark the roots on the number line. Mark the roots on the number line. So what are the roots over here? The roots are -1 and 4. You have to mark it in the order, ascending order, right, from left to right. So you have to mark it in that fashion. Then what you do is, you start from the right side top corner and draw a wavy curve which goes alternating in sign. So this is plus, this is minus, this is plus. Why minus? Because it's below the axis. Got it? Now what do we want to find? We want to find greater than 0. Greater than 0 means above the axis. So it is going to be this region and this region. So this region is starting from -infinity and this region goes up to infinity. So what is the answer? The answer is A belongs to -infinity, -1, because it ends here, na? After this it becomes negative. And then union. What is union? Whenever you combine two set, you have to combine it with union. It is like Fevicol. It matches or combines both of them. Got it? So what is the other place where we have our required region? It is this portion. So which is starting from 4 all the way up to infinity. So union 4 to infinity, that is the answer for the first one. I hope everybody has understood it. Let me come to this side so that you guys can go through the entire board and let me know in the chat if you have any doubts. So I will be in the chat with you guys all the time during this particular drill discussion. So you can let me know any questions that you have. Okay? Are you all fine? So in case you are totally unaware about wavy curve, guys, it requires a lecture. Don't worry, don't get panicked. I am here for you and we will do it soon completely. Okay, wavy curve, all the basics, what are the special cases, everything will be done. Wait for it because we are coming up with brilliant series for you. Stay tuned to the channel and help spread the word. That is the best thing you can do for us because it encourages us. Got it? So yeah, with that, we will move forward. Okay, let's move forward. What do you think? I think this is done, right? So let me move to the next question. In case you have doubts, either put it in the chat. I will reply to you instantly. And maybe if you miss out or if your questions are not answered, put them in the comments. Okay, we do read each and every comment and I'm sure you guys know that because we like every comment of yours. So in case you have any suggestion or any good things to say about us or any doubts to say, then please do comment it below. We would love to see that. Okay, so let's move forward to the next question, which is over here. So now the second question is, we need to find the condition on A such that the roots of this quadratic equation are real and equal. Okay, so what is the condition for equal roots? The condition is my discriminant should be under. My discriminant should be a big 0. Only then my roots will be equal. Got it? So that is also coming from your basics of quadratic equation we studied in nature of roots. Isn't that correct, guys? I hope everybody has paid attention to those classes. If you missed it, go back and watch it. Guys, these are all 1 hour sessions. How much time it's going to take? Go through them and that will really enrich your thinking process. I'm sure about it. So let's come back to this. D is equal to 0 is a very simple one. We found out discriminant, right? Let's keep that in mind because guys, it's the same question. I don't want to find discriminant again and again 7 times. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. I think discriminant was 4 into a minus 1 whole square minus 4 into a plus 5. Now this should be equal to 0. Isn't that right? So I can cancel out the 4 and 4. So I will get a square minus 3a minus 4 is equal to 0. You remember? We got the same quadratic, but now we have an equation because we want it to be equal to 0. Why it has to be equal to 0? Because discriminant should be 0 for equal roots. Since they asked in the question that we want equal roots, I put my D as 0. Okay. So when you solve this, what will you get? You will get a minus 4 into a plus 1 is equal to 0. So this will imply that a is either 4 or minus 1. A is either 4 or minus 1. I hope you guys are all clear with this. Any doubts, let me know. This was an easy question. This was probably the easiest of the lot. In case you have any questions, any doubts in the way it is done, let me know in the chat. Okay, right now. So if you guys are done, then let's move forward. Let's go ahead. We have many more questions to solve. So moving on, guys, to the third subdivision. The third subdivision is the roots are opposite in sign. So now this is a tricky one. From here, your location of root starts. So this is where yesterday's class is very important. And guys, I cannot emphasize on this more. Please go through the lecture. In case you missed it, go through it again. Ask me doubts. You can ask me in the comments. You can ask me in Instagram. You can ask me in the chat. We are providing you ways to engage because we don't want to be just teaching you and going away. No, we want to see you grow. That has to happen. Otherwise, there's no impact. Okay. So make sure you guys grow. Let us know if you're growing. That is also encouraging, right? So now coming to this question. The root should be of opposite sign. That means what? One root is positive, one root is negative. So pakka, my discriminant should be greater than 0. Because here equal roots is not a possibility. First condition is discriminant must be greater than 0 because one is positive, one is negative. So they are all spread out, right? So they too are different roots. They are distinct roots. So D is greater than 0. And for that, we already got the answer. Na? A belongs to? I hope you remember that. I only derived it in the first question. Using wavy curve, we did it. Na? Minus infinity to minus 1. Union 4 to infinity. I hope you guys are clear with that. So that is just the first condition. So if they are of opposite sign, what else can be said? What else can be said? Do you guys remember the second condition? If they are of opposite sign, the product of roots will be negative. So what is product of roots for a quadratic? It is C by A and that is less than 0. What is C? C is A plus 5. A is 1. So I can say that A plus 5 divided by 1 is less than 0. So A is less than minus 5. Isn't it brilliant? So this is the second condition. That's it. There are only two conditions for opposite sign roots. I told you in yesterday's class. Which case was this? Can you guys comment down which case? Let me see who listened to the class properly. Can you comment down what case was this that we discussed yesterday? Was it case 1? Was it case 2? Or was it case 3, 4, 5 or 6? Let's see who answers it correct. Any answers, guys? Everybody is commenting. Let's see who tells it absolutely right. Guys, it is nothing but your case 3. It is nothing but your case 3. And I told you when you have conditions 1 and 2, you should take the intersection. That is the common answer for both of them. So what is the common answer for both of them? Any idea? So the common intersection region will be minus infinity to minus 5. Are you all able to understand that? So A belongs to this particular value. If you guys have got it, let me know in the chat. Because when you take the common, A should be less than minus 5. Na? So it belongs to this part. So from here, minus 5 only it has to stop. Because from minus 5 to minus 1, here it is there, but here it is not there, na? So the common solution is minus infinity to minus 5. It satisfies first one also. It satisfies the second one also. So that is how you find out the common solution. Okay. I hope you guys are all clear with it. If you have any more questions or any more doubts, let me know. So for this, I actually bought you guys the condition. So guys, first note it down, because I think if I press that, everything will go. So maybe you can note it down, take a screenshot and go through it once again. In case you have issues, comment it below, let me know in the chat or catch me on Instagram. Okay, perfect. So let's close it. So this is the condition, guys. I thought I'll just list it down over here so that everybody is comfortable with it. So these are the conditions for case 3 when the roots are of opposite sign. Definitely the discriminant should be greater than 0. That is pakka, because one is positive, one is negative. Why should the product be negative? Because if one is plus and one is minus, plus into minus is minus. So that is why we have this over here. Are you all clear? So in case you have understood it, then I'm going to move forward to the fourth question that I have for you. So let's go for that. Okay, this is interesting. This is very interesting. I like this one. So what do we have here? This is a brilliant question. Can I have some answers there in the chat? Can I have some answers? What do you think is the answer, guys? What do you think is the answer for this question? Tell me now. Everybody in the chat, go for it. So the answer is the joke that we had yesterday. It is null set. Null set. There is no value of a parameter for which this happens. Why? First of all, opposite in sign, just now we did. We got the answer as a belonging to. Did you all understand this? Just now we did this, now previous question. If the roots are of opposite sign, then a belongs to this. We all know that. But they want it to be equal in magnitude. That means if one root is alpha, the other root should be minus alpha. It is not just plus and minus, it should be equal magnitude. So when they are of equal magnitude and opposite sign, what immediately strikes your mind? What immediately strikes your mind? The immediate striking should be the sum of the roots is under. The sum of the roots is 0. And what is sum of the roots of a quadratic? Sum of roots of a quadratic is minus b by a, which is equal to minus of 2 times of a minus 1 divided by 1, and that should be 0. That means a can be 1 only. A can be 1 only. But 1 does not lie here, because this also has to be satisfied, because only then they will be opposite sign. For this, it has to satisfy this. For this, it has to satisfy this. That cannot happen together. It cannot happen together. So that is why A belongs to null set. So there is no solution for A to satisfy this condition. I hope you guys enjoyed it. In case you enjoyed it and you liked it, let me know in the comments with a thumbs up, guys. Quickly flood it with thumbs up so that I know that everybody is getting it and all of you are in sync with me. Yes? Great job. Brilliant, brilliant. So let's move to the next question quickly. If you guys are all done, I'm gonna move forward. You can note it down, maybe take a screenshot. That is what I always recommend my students, so that you can go through it slowly, step by step, the way I did it over here. Okay? So yeah, let's move ahead. Let's go to the next question. So the next question, guys, is over here. which is nothing but our case 1. What is our case 1 yesterday? Location of roots case 1 was both the roots being positive. So what are the conditions associated with both the roots being positive? First, you need to recollect that, because in an exam setup, you have to be fast, guys. You should not take so much time to crack through this. Okay. The moment you see a question, you should recollect. You should be like, okay, if both the roots are positive, definitely the roots should first be there. No. So discriminant should be greater than or equal to 0, because here you can have equal roots also. So that's the first condition. We saw that yesterday. What is the second condition? The vertex will be to the right side of the origin. That means what? The vertex will be positive. That means minus b by 2a will be positive. That is the second condition. The third condition is product of roots also will be positive, because if both the roots are plus and plus, then plus into plus will also be positive. So these are the three conditions which we did yesterday, and you guys are supposed to recollect it. I don't want you to memorize it. No, I would not encourage that, because we are seriously preparing for exams like mains, advanced, and we want to do well. So don't stick to memory. Rather, I would say practice many questions so that you get used to it. Okay. So that is how it works. So guys, the condition is shown over here. I hope everybody has got it. Your discriminant should first be greater than or equal to 0, because you can have real, distinct and equal roots also is fine. So that is why equality is also included. Okay. Then you have product being positive, obviously. Then you have the vertex also positive. I hope everybody is clear with these three inequalities which I have given here. Very important. Now let's get started. Let's solve it. Let's solve it and see if we get a common solution. Okay. So first condition is what? We already solved it. So a belongs to minus infinity comma minus 1. Here I'll put square bracket. Why square bracket? Because they said equality also. Equality is there, na? So I will put square bracket at minus 1 and 4 also. Got it? Then second condition is what? Product of the root is positive. What is product of roots? That also we saw. C by a. So that is a plus 5 by 1 is again positive, which means a is less than or greater than. A is greater than minus 5. Are you all clear with it? So a is greater than minus 5. Then what is the third condition? Minus b by 2a. What is minus b by 2a? If I do that, I will get minus of a minus 1 is greater than 0. If I multiply minus, it will become reverse. Whenever you multiply negative sign to the inequality will reverse. I will give you a small example. 3 is greater than 1. But if I multiply minus, I will have minus 3 minus 1. Do you think it will still be greater? No, it's wrong. It will become lesser. Okay. So when you have minus being multiplied, the sign of the inequality should reverse. That's a very small example which illustrates that fact. I hope you guys are clear. So when I multiply minus, it will be lesser than 0. So which implies a should be lesser than 1. So these are the three conditions. These are the three conditions. Now can you guys tell me what will be the common solution? Can you comment it down? Let me see how many of you are able to find out the common region. I have done 90% of the work. The last 10% I want you guys to do, because that is how you will learn. If everything I will do, then you guys will not be able to improve drastically. Okay, I want big improvements, so you try it out, get the final answer, and then we will move forward. Okay, please do it, guys. All of you try to solve it. The answer is, any idea? Okay, let me write it down. The answer is a belonging to minus 5 to minus 1. I hope everybody got that. Yes, because a has to be greater than minus 5. and there I take intersection, it will be minus 5 to minus 1, and that satisfies this also. So this is a perfect way to do it. I hope everybody is clear. If you have any questions for me, if you have any doubts, let me know right now in the chat. Okay, I will move aside to the right side so that you guys can see the entire board. I have written down the conditions so that again you don't miss it. I have taken the inequalities from the conditions which we did today's class, which we did in the beginning of this session. So that is what I have used here. Okay, nothing new, nothing great, just applying the conditions and then solving the question like that. Okay, so shall we move forward? All good? Great guys, amazing work. So let us move forward to the next question. What if they both are negative? They both are negative. Only one condition changes here, if you remember. So if both the roots are negative, the first condition will remain the same. Discriminant can be either greater than 0 or it can be equal to 0 also. Both will go. Got it? The second condition, product of the roots will also be the same, because when both the roots are negative, it is minus and minus. So minus into minus will be again plus only. So product of the roots also is positive only. So first two conditions are the same. But the last condition, what is the last condition? Vertex. The vertex will be to the left of origin. That is, it will be negative. So those are the three conditions which I want to show you. Can you all see that? Isn't that absolutely right? Isn't that absolutely right? I hope you guys are all recollecting it, what we did yesterday. I want you to do that, guys. Okay. Leave aside solving, getting the answer. You will have to be able to recollect this. That is important. Okay. So yeah, let's solve it. Let's do this. So how do we solve this question? Can you guys help me here? So this is again very simple. We know already. A belongs to minus infinity comma minus 1 union 4 to infinity. Okay. So that is first one's. The second one also is the same. Just now we did A is greater than minus 5. Just now we did previous question. But this will change. What do we have here? Minus B by 2A is lesser than 0. That means what? If I multiply minus, A minus 1 is greater than 0, which implies A is greater than 1. So what will be the common solution? The common solution, can you comment it down again? One more assignment. Can you please do it, everybody? Comment it down in the chat. What is the common solution between these three? Please do it, all of you. Everybody please try to do it and let me know the answer in the comments below or in the chat box. I will be watching it and I will be commenting who is right and who is wrong. Okay, so let's go for it. Flooded, guys. Flooded with thumbs up, yes, and your answers. Okay. So let me break the surprise. The answer is A belonging to 4 comma infinity. This will be the answer for this question because A is greater than 1 and this will be the common place. Got it? So if you want to do this, if you're not able to follow it, what I would suggest is mark number line. See, what I tell for my students who find it difficult is draw a number line. First you mark this region. This region is what? Minus 1, 4. So from here to here, because 4 to infinity, and minus 1 to minus infinity. Got it? So this is the first one. Second one is what? A is greater than minus 5. So minus 5 will be here. So A is greater than that. So it goes like this. And I'll put a circle here because minus 5 is not taken. Not taken means equality is not there. Now the third one is A greater than 1. So 1 will be somewhere here. So A greater than 1 is this one. And equality is not there. So I'll put a circle here. Now what is the common place where all the three regions are meeting? The common place where all the three regions are meeting is from here. So where is it starting from? It's starting from 4 to infinity, and that is how I did it. Amazing? Nice, na? But you can't do that in exam always, guys. Maybe when you're learning you can do it, but not in exam. In exam, if you do that, you will be coloring and painting the book only. Okay? So try to be fast. Maybe when you are starting off, you can do that. Okay? So let's move forward to the next question, which is going to be the last one that I will be doing, because the 8th question is your homework. If we did 7 questions on location of roots and you got the complete picture, then 1 question you do it on your own and comment it below. Okay? I want some comments, guys. We don't get comments from you. I want to know how you felt, what you learned from the video, your answers, everything should be there, na? Interaction should be there. So make it happen. So here we have the last question. Both the roots are greater than 3. So this is, I think, case number 4. Yeah, it was case number 4. Okay. Both the roots exceeding k. That's what we did yesterday. Many of you are asking, sir, what is k, sir? So k is nothing but 3. In this example, 3 is nothing but your k. So I want both the roots to be greater than k. That is greater than 3. That means I'll plot it and show it to you. So if you have the x-axis and y-axis, your 3 is over here. I want both the roots of this quadratic to be to the right side of 3. That means one root can be here, another root can be here, like that. So I want, since it's a positive, a is 1, na? So I want the graph to be looking like this. So if it has to look like this, then what are the conditions on the coefficient, on the parameter a? That is all about location. Isn't that what we did yesterday? I told you exactly this is how the questions will come, right? I hope everybody is able to relate it. It's amazing. So yeah, let's come back and look at the conditions. What are the conditions? Can you guys let me know? First, discriminant. Is the discriminant greater than 0, greater than equal to 0, less than 0? You tell me. You tell me in the chat. I will be watching it. The discriminant should be greater than equal to 0 or less than equal to 0 or equal to 0 or greater than 0. Whatever you think is right, let me know. So guys, the discriminant should actually be greater than or equal to 0, because both the roots should be to the right side of 3, but they can be distinct or they can be equal, doesn't matter. So I have to take 2 cases, one greater than equal to 0 and one real and distinct, one real and equal, both are included. Okay. The next thing is vertex. So if both the roots are greater than 3, then the vertex will pakka be greater than 3. So minus b by 2a will also be greater than 3. Got it? So that is your second condition. What else can we say? You guys remember a f of k. So a f of k should be greater than 0. That also should be done. So those are the 3 conditions. I hope you guys got it. Look at it. Isn't that exactly what we did yesterday? Brilliant, na? I want you guys to enjoy, have fun with maths, man. That is amazing. That feeling is so good. When you think about a problem and crack it on your own, that feeling of joy that you get is brilliant. I'm sure you guys will experience it. If not, you have to try for it. Okay? It happens usually in physics. When you solve, let's say, Hetziorma or Iridov or any good question, you feel great when you solve it. That feeling will motivate you to work harder and harder and harder. That's how you go. So yeah, let's finish it off, guys. Let's finish it off. As I said, the next question, you can take it as homework. Comment down the answers, because it is just an extension of this. Okay. So first, d greater than or equal to 0 is a belonging to minus infinity comma minus 1, because we have been solving it multiple times in this question itself. So I hope you guys got it. Then second condition is the vertex is greater than k. So what is the vertex? Minus of b divided by 2a is greater than 3, right? Yeah, 3. So that will be what? Minus a plus 1 is greater than 3. So I can say that a is less than minus 2. Are you all clear with that? Minus b by 2a is greater than 3 because it is to the right side of 3, because both the roots are greater than 3, right? So when you solve it, you will get this. I hope you guys are all clear with it. If you have any doubts, let me know right now. Everybody good with it? Yes? Brilliant, guys. So this is the second condition. The third condition is what? A f of k is greater than 0. That means 1 into f of 3, because a is 1, f of 3 is greater than 0. What is f of 3? It is 9 plus 6a minus 3 or minus 6, right? Minus 6 plus a plus 5 is greater than 0. So what will that be? 6a plus a is 7a, and then you have 9 minus 6, which is 3. 3 plus 5 is 8. So 7a plus 8 is greater than 0. So a is greater than minus 8 by 7. So 1, 2 and 3. Can you guys take the intersection now? I taught you the method. Take the intersection, comment down the answer for the next question, and with that we are coming to a conclusion. Okay, so take a screenshot. I want you guys to find the common region of these three. Okay, find the common region of these three and then complete the next question which I have for you, and then you guys can maybe write down the answers below this video. That would be great. So with that, we will conclude the session. I've given you the condition for the last one as well. If you want some help, use that, solve it, let me know in the comment section below or in the chat. I would be happy to see that. Okay. So guys, the schedule for today is advanced level JEE problem solving. Please do attend it at 4 o'clock. I'm expecting some huge response for it. So make sure you are there right on time at 4 p.m. Got it? So with that, let's conclude. If you are part of the JEE channel, that is Enthuse, then definitely stay connected with us in the Telegram group, because we give out all the updates. Regular new plans that we have for you will come out here first. So you will be the first ones to know if you are part of this Telegram group. Okay. As always, do like, share, subscribe. Definitely share the word, guys. That helps a lot. We want to reach good level of subscribers so that the family is very big and we'll have a great time together, and only you guys can do that. I know some of you are trying your best. Some of my students are really putting across Instagram stories and tagging us. That feels so great. That is an amazing effort from your side. Thank you for that, and we will work and come back harder for you. Okay. So guys, take care. All the very best. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.